Yeah. Have you been doing a lot of like stuff like this over, the quarantine or?
Yeah, so all of our OTAs are like virtual, and so we're doing we actually do workouts on Zoom, and then we do offensive meetings on Zoom and our O line meetings all on Zoom
Right.
as well. So we've been doing that now for about the last month. So it's we're getting all used to it.
Yeah. So then is it an everyday thing right now, or is there a little more lenience to, putting in your own time to work out and stuff? Or are you on Zoom like every single day, meeting with the same people just like you would be exactly at OTAs?
Yeah, it's definitely more structured in the sense. So it would be just like if we were in Baltimore having like our normal like football school and OTAs.
Mhm.
So we go Monday through Thursday, and we go for 4 hours a day, and
Right.
so that's from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. And
Yeah.
so it's definitely yeah. I mean, it's different, but we've all gotten used to it, and yeah, you try to work as hard as you can when you're lifting and running, so you're getting something out of it, and
Mhm.
same with the meetings as well.
Just like thinking back to my spring camps in high school and stuff, how you kind of always have this like jittery feeling because you're just like ready for the year to start, you're ready to get hitting, you're ready to get into it, start doing your film and studying other teams. So like what is it looking like right now with, do you guys have an understanding or an idea of when the season is going to start, what is actually to happen, when you're going to be in the facilities, and how is that affecting it?
Yeah, so that's definitely been a huge twist on this offseason just because there is so much unknown. And
Hmm.
so it's kind of just like how we've like the how, the governments and stuff been telling us, it kind of changes week to week and month to month. And so we still really don't know when we're gonna officially get back to the facility, when we're going to even have like any kind of OTAs where we're getting together in the facility. Um, so yeah, I mean, as far as we know, the season possibly is going to start on time, but you just never know, just because the way things have been going each month, each week. So
Yeah.
it's definitely been weird as far as a mentality standpoint, because usually like during this time we're starting to form as a team and as an offense, as an
Right.
offensive line, just because we're there physically and we're going over plays together as a group, and even starting to go against each other, go against the defense in minicamp.
Hmm.
So it's definitely going to be weird getting your mind ramped up for training camp whenever that is, and so you just kind of have to be ready to go whenever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. So then how do you think it's going to like, I think some of the big things with O-line is having that chemistry, where it's unspoken between your guys of what's happening on every play and who's getting who. So how do you think that's going to affect it with not having that time to be around the guys, build that chemistry and, kind of become one unit?
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be a little bit of a learning curve, but luckily, a lot of the guys, at least in our O line room, have like remained the same.
Right.
Losing Marshall obviously to retirement, and a couple other guys in free agency. So there have been a couple moving parts, and we drafted a few guys, and so yeah, I think the biggest thing is right now just trying to get everyone on the same page. So like in our Zoom meetings, we call it like a chair drill, but basically it's like a virtual offensive line and a virtual defense, and they can change the defenses to like under, over, odd front, jam
Hmm.
front, and so we can all be on the Zoom call and go over all the calls we would make, any adjustments we would make. So that's kind of how we're forming our chemistry and kind of getting things back together right now. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely different when we're all on the field and there's live bullets flying, and communication needs to be crisp and fast. So, I mean, I
Yeah.
think just like at any point, it's gonna take a little bit of time, but yeah, I think we'll all be ready.